welcome to my channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course you share and then you leave a comment. In 1879, a man from Osu, Tetteh Quarshie, planted the first cocoa here at Akuapem land. I mean Mampong to be precise. Today on my channel, Obibility, I'm here to visit the first cocoa farm that was established by the man Tetteh Quarshie. He was the man who brought cocoa from Fernando Po. I'm here to see the farm and know where exactly he planted the first cocoa. Kindly like the video, share, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. Let's get inside. By the tour guide on duty that day. He was ready and willing to tell me the history about Tetteh Quarshie Cocoa Farm, as well as show me one of the first trees planted by Tetteh Quarshie. My name is Barry Chargeman. Your name?
Yeah, I'm also Irinchi Michael.
Irinchi Michael.
And I'm one of the tour guides.
And guess what? Currently, at Tetteh Quarshie's Cocoa Farm, they have two of the original trees available for tourists who visit the farm to see. The farm, which is currently a tourist site, attracts lots of visitors, not only from Ghana, but from all parts of the world. After going through normal procedure that every tourist has to go through, we sat down. Michael Rinchi started with the history about Tetteh Quarshie and his cocoa farm.
Portrait of the late Tetteh Quarshie, the very first Ghanaian man who was able to introduce the cocoa to Ghana. And he was a Ghan, meaning he was from Accra, and also a blacksmith by profession. And he was working with the Basel missionaries in Ghana here. And they had a contract at Fernando Po, currently known as Equatorial Guinea. So they went there in the year 1870 and they returned 1879.
So he was part of the team?
Yes, the Basel missionaries. He was there. So they went to Fernando Po in the year 1870 and they returned 1879. So on the mission with the Basel, that he finds a plant in which we Ghanaians, we mostly call it cocoa. And the Spanish man will call it cacao. And when the pods are ready for harvesting, we see them to be yellow in color. But when it's not yet ready, that's where we see them to be green. So Tetteh Quarshie was having an interest in that cocoa plant. And he decided to return back some of the pods in Ghana. But in those days, it was prohibited to be taking a foreign material like the cocoa. So cocoa was classified as a foreign material? Yes, it's a foreign material. If you want to travel with it? Yes, in those days it was. Example of a foreign material. Yes. So now there is a history behind that. Tetteh Quarshie swallowed the cocoa beans before he was able to introduce it to Ghana, which is not the truth. You understand? Because from Equatorial Guinea back to Ghana here in those days was 6 weeks journey by sea, and Tetteh Quarshie came by the sea, and it took him 6 weeks. And from, for the cocoa beans, like this, a whole cocoa pod. And for this cocoa pod, you can't swallow it. But there are some beans inside which you can swallow. But just that you can't keep it more than 2-3 days because you'll be visiting the washroom. And if you visit the washroom, everything will come out. So how is it possible for him to, if that school of thoughts that says that he swallowed it and it's going to take him 6 weeks, how possible is it? They did the necessary search on Tetteh Quarshie, but they couldn't find the cocoa. On their way, before they board the ship, there was a search. Yes, because just like you traveling outside, you get to the airport, they need to make sure. For now, because of the technology advancement, if you want to travel to any other country, they will be doing some search by scanning your items. And they did that with machines. You understand now. But in those days, because the low technology, they were not having a machine to do the search. So they only ask you to open your bag or your box or something that you might have. You understand? So they asked Tetteh Quarshie to open the box that he was having. And when Tetteh Quarshie opened the box, because he put the pods under and then he arranged the tools on it. So they only find the tools in the box, you understand? So they couldn't think further that he was having something smuggled like the cocoa in the box. Thereby, he got a chance.
So it's not true that Tetteh Quarshie swallowed.
No.
It is not
No.
It can never be true because
you see, Tetteh Quarshie brought. You see, he brought cocoa pods, and if we talk of cocoa pod, this is cocoa pod.
Okay.
You understand?
But this is not what he brought.
He brought this. When you strike this open, that's where you have
get
the
the
beans. You understand? For the beans, you can swallow cocoa bean.
But you can't swallow.
Can't swallow cocoa pod.
So it means that what he
even
brought a pod.
A pod, 6
not
of this.
6 seeds.
He brought a pod.
Okay.
From there, he brought a pod.
Okay.
You understand? He brought 6 of this, being hidden in his working toolbox.
Just that they couldn't see it.
Yes. And I told you earlier on that he wasn't from Mampong Akuapem, which is in the eastern part, but he was from the greater part, that is Accra. Osu to be precise, you understand? So, and because Osu is closer to the sea, and you know, cocoa doesn't like too much of heat areas, and also a land that contains a lot of salt. And because he was residing at Osu, that's why he came down to Mampong Akuapem.
And
you understand? And he knew Mampong Akuapem because he was working with the basils at Akuapem in the eastern region here.
Okay.
You understand?
So
that's why he decided to come to Mampong Akuapem and acquired a piece of land which is very good and also fertile for cocoa plantation. Okay. And for God being on Tetteh Quarshie's side, he got this land in Mampong. And he started this very first cocoa farm in the year 1879.
So let me ask you, you mean Tetteh Quarshie owned this place?
Well, you know, this land wasn't sold to Tetteh Quarshie.
It was a lease.
It was just given to him freely because he sold it.
I don't get you because I think he owns it. So family members can come here and claim ownership
you know, when the family comes here.
Have they been here before?
Oh, they've been here before. Even I think last 2 weeks they were here. Okay. They had a meeting with the council and then tourist board and then cocoa board.
They want to claim ownership of the
place? No, not of that. But they want to, put this place in a better distance. Okay. Yes, that's why they came to have the meeting.
Okay, so it was given to him freely?
Yes, it was given to him freely. Even in those days, the place was very bigger than this. Now we just having only 0.38 hectares, which is roughly 1 acre.
Even less than.
Is roughly 1 acre.
It's less than a plot of land. 0.8. Yes. Because a plot of land should be 0.16.
Yes, 16. But it's 0.38 hectares. That's what is within the area.
Okay.
Can you see that?
I can see that.
Yes.
Okay.
And because this place was given to him freely, now the chieftaincy of Mampong Akuapem here, tourist board, and then that's GT, and then cocoa board, and then Cocoa Research Institute. They are Tafo. They are running this place. Okay, so we're now going to where we're having 2 of the original trees planted.
You have original trees here?
We're still having 2 of them in the
farm. One that was planted in
1879 by Tetteh Quarshie, and it's still there, still producing cocoa. It's now 144 years, and it's still there. So let's go and have a look at it.
Okay, so please, we are going to the first. We have 2. According to him, we have 2 of them.
We have 2.
The first trees that were planted by Tetteh Quarshie. So kindly follow us.
Okay, so now we are in the cocoa farm.
Okay.
We're looking at the cocoa trees. There are different kind of plant species.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe you might be asking that why is it that we're having different kind of other plants in the cocoa farm which are not cocoa?
Okay.
Cultivating of cocoa farm is based on mixed crop farming.
Okay.
We don't plant
just cocoa, but you can add certain things to it.
Plantain, banana, avocado, Brisidia, and then cocoyam.
Okay.
Just to serve as a canopy from sun shining directly onto the cocoa.
Okay.
Because cocoa trees doesn't like too much of sun on them directly.
Okay.
You understand? So that's why you're having different kind of plant species in the cocoa farm.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I get you.
And also, cocoa is unlike an orange. You know, whenever orange fruits are ready for harvesting, for that one, we can climb the tree to do the harvesting easily. Okay. I hope you know that.
Yes.
But cocoa, we don't have to climb it because in beginning of the cocoa, it starts with a flower. And the flower comes at any part of the tree.
Okay.
You understand?
So for it to bear any fruit, it starts as a flower.
It starts with a flower.
Just like what we have here. It started as a flower.
Yes, it starts with a flower.
Okay.
You understand? So looking at this one, this is a whole cocoa tree.
Yeah.
You understand? Just count down here. If you having this flower.
Okay.
Even if I don't tell you that this is a cocoa flower, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning of the cocoa. You can even have this flower as the bottom here.
Okay.
Bottom here. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So this is what coming to develop into the cocoa.
To become like this one.
Yes, this one.
Oh, okay.
But it would open.
Okay, so we are moving towards where Tetteh Quarshie planted the original, the first one, the original one. Okay, so is it around this area?
Yeah, that's where we are now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where is the original tree?
This is the one.
This is the original one, which was planted.
Basement of this is all the one that Tetteh Quarshie planted in the year 1879.
But
and Tetteh Quarshie didn't planted only 1 or 2 cocoa trees.
Okay.
The farm.
Okay.
Please, do you understand?
I get you.
Correct. That he made a whole farm, but just that when he died off, there was no one
to take care of the farm.
To take care of the farm after his absence.
Okay.
Because they didn't know much about much uses
about the cocoa.
You understand? So the farm was
left there,
and it was like the chief was using the communal labor in working on the farm. This place was left from the 18th to 18th to 1960.
Okay.
That's where they realized that they want to do something in the name of Tetteh Quarshie.
Okay.
So they went in chase of the place where Tetteh Quarshie started the farm. And they came in and find the place was very bushy. The place has become very bushy, you understand?
Okay.
Where they can't do anything here. So they find people to come and weed around and check.
Okay.
By that time, it has left only 2 cocoa trees.
Okay.
It was planted 1879 by Tetteh Quarshie.
Okay.
And there's one, and the other one.
Okay, so we have one here, and then we have one there.
Yes. And maybe you might be thinking that once these trees are very old cocoa trees,
so you can eat raw.
You can lick it like candy. There are some juice and pops around it, so you can just lick around. And then leave it this.
Oh, okay.
And this is what we're going to dry. This is also source of the chocolate that we are eating. Chocolate, Milo, cocoa powder, brown gold, and many more.
Okay.
You see, this is fresh. And also, it's where we're going to get the chocolate out of.
Okay.
How are we going to make this into chocolate? That's what we are asking ourselves. Now Ghana is the leading in the producing of quality cocoa beans in the whole world.
Wow.
And what makes our cocoa beans? Quality. You understand? What makes Ghana cocoa beans?
Quality.
You see this? I told you that we get the chocolate out of it. But when we cut this open, the beans in there is fresh.
Okay.
But you can't use the fresh beans for any
production unless you dry it.
No, we can dry it, but we Ghanaians, we take our beans into a process before we dry. And what is the process that we use our beans to pass through?
Okay.
That is the fermentation.
Okay. We need to ferment it.
We do the fermentation before we do the drying.
It was a nice experience visiting Tetteh Quarshie Cocoa Farm at Mampong. Many thanks to the chief and people of Mampong. Not forgetting Michael Rinchi, my tour guide. Kindly like the video, share, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I have more for you. Bye bye.